Hello, Cliff Duvernois here, and first off, let me apologize for the sound. It appears that I've lost the little windsock for my microphone, so it's letting in a lot of extra hissing, but I still have to use it because it's the only way I can get any kind of decent, clear audio. I've ordered some more from Amazon. They should be here in the next couple days, and God bless Amazon. With my current clients, we are now inside of the escrow process. This means that they were already pre-approved, pre-qualified. We already did house hunting. We've already extended an offer. The offer was accepted. Now we are into escrow. Escrow has its own set of little steps along the way. The first thing you do when you're in escrow is that as a buyer, first thing you have to do is you got to deposit your good faith deposit with the escrow company. And I know I said a lot of deposits there, but stick with me. So you deposit your good faith deposit. The next thing, ordering the inspection. We had the inspection that was done actually just a couple days ago. Now we're at the process of where we're negotiating something called a request for repairs. What is a request for repairs? Glad you asked. So a request for repairs is we actually take the inspection report, we identify the major problems that are with the house, we put it in the request for repairs, and then we send that to the seller. And essentially what we're saying is, hey, we would like you to fix these problems. At that point in time, the seller can come back to us with basically one of three options. They can either say, okay, I'll fix all the problems. They can come back and say, I'll fix some of the problems. They can come back and say, well, I'm not going to fix any of the problems, but here is a $5,000 credit that you can fix the problems. Or they can come back and say, nope, we're not going to fix anything. We're not going to credit anything. You're going to take the house as is. So any number of ways that this could potentially go. I have to admit that I'm not particularly thrilled with the inspection report that I received, but that's going to be another video for another time. Right now, the report that we received has identified a few areas that's got problems, right? Problem number one, the master bathroom. The shower area, the shower head has got almost no pressure to it. It does not drain. The water fills up the bottom of the shower and it just sits there. And on top of that, it leaks. So you can actually, when you're underneath the house, you can actually see the subflooring is wet. It's leaking. Bad news all the way around. So, of course, I'm always concerned and curious about this because how could you not know that the shower didn't have any pressure and that the shower stall isn't draining unless you're just actively not using that shower? So that has me a little bit concerned, but you know, it's par for the course. In addition to that, the windows in the house are having some issues. You can't lock the windows. Whoever installed all these windows, I'm stunned because you can't lock a single one of them. The back screen door, obviously the back of the house, the lock mechanism does not work. So I have no clue what's going on there, but that's another major issue. The third area, of course, the white elephant in the room is that in the center of the living room, there used to be a fireplace right smack dab in the center. Don't ask me why it was there. It was just there. They removed it, and in its place, they laid plywood down. So now you have this beautiful hardwood floor, but in smack dab in the center of it, you have a 5-foot by 3-foot square of plywood. And they've put an area rug over top of it so you can't see it. And obviously you can't. But my clients want hardwood floors. So of course they're thinking that they want to get this fixed. The quotes that we are receiving for this are between $2,800, $3,500. That's quite a huge range. So if you like this content, if you're digging this content, if you're thinking it might be worthwhile, I would really love it if you could tap on that subscribe button right there. Follow along in my adventures. Of course, you can always check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and on Snapchat. I would love to see you out there. If you got any questions, leave them below. If you like or share this video, thank you very, very much, and I will see you tomorrow.